He's like... Dit is een goed moment om daar even in te komen. Ze is lekker tegen het raad op het moment. Een beetje zoals ze altijd is geweest. Dit is Shalena, de eigenaar. En Serenity, het paard wat jullie wel al kennen. En dan gaat ze weer. Make sure the head's up. Because when the head goes down, you're done. Because then she can arch her back and kind of go into the rodeo. So as long as you keep her head up, she cannot go there. So we always want to keep her head up when she's in that mood. But I do think you did well by using the whip earlier, because she is not allowed to do these things. And that's why we correct, obviously, right? So when she does that, there's a few things that's not allowed. You're not allowed to buck, you're not allowed to rear, you're not allowed to bite, you're not allowed to kick, and you're not allowed to be an absolute monster. So keep her head up, put a little on her circle, outside leg on, and let's start putting her to work. Smaller circle and then ask serpentines. Exactly. Good. Yes, and then relax and reward. So we always have to go into that positive sphere again, right? So we want to be in that positive realm, because if we keep like the pressure on her and then keep that negativity in our mind, that pressure and that tension, she's just going to feed off of that and escalate and spiral till she becomes a real rodeo horse. So when she does something right, when she's soft up front and all that stuff, relax, reward. That's good. And then just start riding serpentines. And just start ticking the boxes, right? So we always have to put them to work and come back to where... Outside rein? Yes, good. To where her energy is wasted on what she wants to do, but is formed into what we want her to do. And there she will learn that she doesn't have time or energy to do crazy stuff because she has to go to work. Good. And slowly become nice and soft up front. And start see if she will drop a little. She's just tense. So we want to have that, we want to trigger that physical response of that relaxation. So she will start to produce endorphins and calm down. Because when she's got her lower neck tense, her back hollow, she's just producing adrenaline, which will make the situation worse. So we always have to calm down ourselves and try to get her to drop her neck by using that, yes, exactly, using the sponge on the inside, outside rein connected, and start bending her through everything. Yes, now right side, right leg back, inside rein asking, sponging. So squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go. Inside leg to outside hand. Good. That's good. And then if she goes there and she curls up, try to push her forward and see if she will drop. Outside rein, outside leg. Now kick, kick, kick. That's okay. Up, 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 up. Yes. Pull it to the right. Yes. Good. How are you feeling? It's bound to come to a head once, right? So she has to learn, like, this is not.
I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be.
Okay. En dit is mijn klein stukje van wat ze normaal gesproken doet. Dus het is fijn om het even te laten zien. Dat ze daar echt niet bang voor is. Om daar lekker vol tegenin te gaan tegen de ruiter. Normaal gesproken, als je dan haar nog een tik geeft, dan gaat ze zo omhoog. Outside rein, yes, yes, outside rein. Outside leg, yes. Push, good, good, better. So there's two things we need to remember. Head up, Because when the head goes down, as in when she's that tense and in that frame of mind where she's going to have a conflict, you're done. And we want to keep her moving, because as soon as she stops, she will go on two legs. She will go up. So we have to remember to constantly keep her forward, because when she's forward, she cannot rear. But feel her tension to see if you can let her drop without her starting to do the rodeo thing. Seems to be calming down a little bit. Let me just make a circle around me. Ask with your left hand, outside rein connected. So outside rein, outside rein. Yes. And slow, outside rein, exhale. Remember to breathe. Good. Good. Goed. Nu zijn we een stapje verder. Ze beginnen nu langzaam te briezen. En ze begint wat ontspannen. Je ziet haar stappen is nog steeds wat kort. Maar ze beginnen nu langzaam te verlengen. Good. Juist. Very well. Awesome. And see if she will follow your hand. Yes, yes. Push her a little bit into that. And still ask. Keep your elbows bent. Yes, there you go. And relax. Try to bring her back, yes, with your own energy by exhaling. And if she keeps pushing, you can squeeze a little bit on both reins. Say, hey, I don't want you to go there. Come back to me. Give to the reins. And relax. Yes. Yes. Try a little smaller circle around me and try to step over to the right. So just doing some lateral movement will put her mind into something else. So then she has to work. So like, oh crap, like if I'm being energetic, if that's the right word, start asking her stuff like, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. Just to get her to relax a little bit and let go of her jaw. So right now, just put your right shoulder back a little. And then your left leg of your right leg a little bit back. And then keeping both hands on. If she becomes heavy on the right, just close your right hand a little bit. If she becomes heavy on the left, close your left hand a little bit. And then slowly push her over. And have the forehand stop, basically. A little bit more. Yes, yes, and reward. Good girl, and step out of it. Good. Just change hands again, however you see fit. We'll do it on the other side. So in that change of hands, you can be a little bit, okay, now we have left flexion, right? So you have your left and your right. Now we're going to go center, straight. So straight out your hands, straight out your legs. And then left flexion, the other side flexion first. So right flexion and then right bend. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do that again. So now you have left flexion with your left hand. Right hand is attached. It's connected. Right brain is connected. Yes. Now you're going to become straight, straight, straight. And then you do right flexion. So it was still a bit fast.
Okay.
Flat, fuel. Here goes the same thing, right? So you squeeze on your left, squeeze on your left, squeeze on your left, squeeze on your right. And keep her forward. So squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go. Right shoulder further back. Yes, yes, and reward. Do you see the influence of that right shoulder?
Yeah.
So yes, you have to pull it back, but you are not pulling the rein. It's the right shoulder, right leg back. Stop the left hand, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze left, squeeze left, squeeze left, squeeze left, squeeze right. Yes, squeeze left. Good. So we're going to tick the boxes again, get her nice and soft. Is she forward? Is she rhythmic? Is the connection there? Is she loose? See if you can drop her a little and get her nicely over her back. Yes, give her a little bit more room up front so she doesn't curl up, but she's reaching more for the, yes, give her a little room, give her a little room. Keep the, yes, but don't go throw away the connection per se. Keep your elbows nice and bent. And use your drawer to move with her. Yes, give her a little room if she will take it. A little more room, yes. Yes, and keep your leg on. And that's that balance what I'm talking about, right? You have to give enough, and you have to have her there. She needs to reach for it, but she has to then keep her balance with your legs, with your leg aids, and with your hands. She has to feel, you have to collect that energy up front again and make that circle of energy from your leg, yes. Back to the front and back to the back. Just keep your outside rein nicely connect and keep asking. Yeah, a little drop her a little bit. And then when you're ready, good girl. And keep her forward, keep her moving. And again, remember, I'd rather have you work away from the neck than neck rein her, right? And remember to breathe. Nice exhale. Have a nice soft connection on both reins. Yes. Use your posting to better to just, yes. Use your post to adjust the rhythm. She does not going too far, too quick. That's not bad at all. That's really, yes, good girl. And let her drop a little bit. If she'll take a little bit more, that's great. But keep your leg on. Keep her nice and balanced. This is really good. And then, see? She pulls down there, and she really didn't lose her balance there, which she usually does. But she will pull then, right? And instead of, you can give her a little bit more, but also keep your leg on and stop her from pulling. If she then pulls again, you can do a little bit of a lift with your hands. So like, hey, we're not pulling. We're staying right there. But always start from your leg. If this is good, this looks like a really nice position for her. You seem very soft. And she seems under you, yes. A little bit more leg. And you can see her flexibility in the neck, right? You'll see it on the clip that she tends to curl up a little. And that's partly due to her not being strong enough yet. A little bit more active. So now she's slowing down too much. Yeah, and give her a little bit more room. And back again, yes. And that's why you really have to have that drawer, right? As soon as she comes up, you have to take a little bit more and put her back in her position. Yes. And try to slow her down. You're posting down a little bit more while keeping your leg on, while keeping her active, and see if you can make a downward transition without her falling apart. See what she did there, right? She slowed down too much, and then she had to catch herself on the bed because she was falling apart. That right there, those 2 steps were perfect. Those were amazing. She was very big in her movement. She was very grand. She was over her back and all that she needed to do. Very nice. Outside rein nicely connected. Inside rein asking, yes. That's good. Now a nice little exercise. See how low you can get her. How low the nose can be. Leave your leg on, nicely connected, and see if she will drop, but not pull the rein out of your hands. As soon as she does that, you have to give her leg. I want you to let her drop very slowly and gradually so she'll stay in frame. Inside rein. Yes. Inside rein. See if she'll follow your hand where the... Yes, yes, yes. Keep your leg on, yes. Do you feel how difficult that is?
Yeah.
That's exactly right, because that's the balance what I'm talking about, right? So you have to have that balance of you're putting energy in with your leg, because she's not allowed to fall. She has to carry herself, but you have to collect enough up front so she will follow your hand. So she doesn't have to like balance herself on the bit. That's a good exercise you can keep practicing. Because where she was when she kind of pulled it out, like all the way down to the ground, that's where I want you to be able to put her. Because I want you to have the control over her neck so you can put it in any position you want it to be. Yes. Good girl. Yes, good girl. And reward. Yes. Nice. And again, tick the boxes, right? She has to be in rhythm. She has to be in contact. She has to be loose over her back. Yada, yada, yada. I'll say it another 1,000,000 times. So now you prepare her by having left flexion leg bend. Close your outside rein. Now your left shoulder back. Yes. Left shoulder. You wanted to make it as easy for them as possible. Again, they have to find a right answer, has to be the easiest way. So right flexion, right bend, left shoulder back. Yes, and reward, 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 reward. Yeah, you dropped the whip.
Yeah,
So now right flexion, right bend. Right shoulder back, yes. And reward and walk away, just straight. So by